I want to let you guys know a little bit about me because I'm going to ask you to introduce yourselves too. I'm Dr. Craig Martin. I got my PhD in religion from Syracuse University. I've lived all around the country. I lived in Mississippi, in Louisiana, in Indiana, and California, and now New York. I'm married. I have 2 kitty cats, both of which I love very much. This right here is my cat named Harrison. He is a troublesome cat. Like, he gets into places where he should not get into. He's not supposed to be on the kitchen counters, but we find his paw prints all over the kitchen counters all the time. Isn't that right, Harrison? You're a bad kitty. This cat is Jackson. He is not smart. He's pretty dumb, but he's a complete sweetie. Aren't you, Jackson? You're a sweet kitty. You're a sweetie. Say hi, Jackson. Yeah, he makes noises all the time. He's cute that way. I play guitar. This is my favorite of my guitars. It's a Fender Telecaster. It's a sweet guitar. It was my first real electric guitar, or my first good electric guitar. And I've had it, I don't know, over 10 years. This is my second favorite electric guitar. I've only had this one for about 2 years. It's a nicer guitar than the other one, but it doesn't have the character that the other one has. This is a Les Paul. Sometimes I tell my most embarrassing moment to classes on the first day to let them get to know a little bit about me and laugh at me a little bit. This is my most embarrassing moment that I can remember. One time when I was applying for a job at Little Caesars Pizza to be a delivery driver, I got the job, but right after the interview and they accepted me, I had to sit down and fill out a pile of paperwork, because if you're going to be a delivery driver, there's all these special insurance forms. They have to know about your car, they have to know about your insurance, they have to take out insurance on you that protects them, liability statements. There's a stack of paperwork like this. It's ridiculous. So the manager and I are sitting on this bench in the office, and she's sitting next to me, I'm sitting to the right of her, and she's passing me these forms one at a time. You know, she's like, okay, you need to put your address here, you need to sign here, you've got to put your social security number here, and she's passing me the papers one at a time. Now, while I'm doing this, I've got a pen in my hand, and I've got the pen cap in my mouth. You know how you hold a pen cap in your mouth like this, or it's when you keep it in your mouth like that, it makes your mouth stay a little bit open. Well, this has never happened before to me and never happened since, but because the pen cap was holding my mouth open a little bit while I was writing, and of course my head was leaned down, a tiny little bit of drool fell out of my mouth and landed on one of these papers. And I immediately, of course, wiped off the paper. She didn't say anything at all. The manager didn't say anything, so I thought I got away scot-free, and I continued writing, and I was like, phew, she didn't see it, I'm safe. About 60 seconds later, she turns to me and says, so, is drooling normally a problem for you? So, yeah, that's my most embarrassing moment. I'm going to ask you to tell me a little bit about yourself. See the questions right next to this video, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.